What's up, clowns? Welcome to the Try Hard Circus, where we like to compete, but also clown around. I'm one of your hosts, Cole, and this is my friend.
Hi, I'm Andy.
And, yeah, so we're doing a podcast thing. We're on episode 5. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Before we get going, go ahead and subscribe and give this a like if you're into spicy PvP stuff. We like to talk about that. Today we're going to be talking about the Ultra League and Ultra League Master. No. Oh my god.
I did it last week. Now it's your turn.
The Master League and the Master League Premier Classic. That's what we're talking about.
Yes.
And we'll also be talking about our predictions and thoughts for the Evolution Cup that's coming up on Thursday. So, yeah. Love those ratings and likes and subscribe. Share with your friends. And, yeah, but first we got some news. This week in Masters EX, we have Raihan and Gigalith becoming a sync pair. The Pokemon Sword and Shield Rank Battle Series 14 rules have been announced. So that's pretty cool if you're into the TCG competitive. No, that's trading card. VGC.
Yeah, this is a main series game.
Also, Scarlet and Violet. We got a new Pokemon announced again. Last time we talked about Grafaiai, and now we have Wiglet.
I love Wiglet.
Wiglet
I love him.
He's something.
I personally love it. And then we also, going into the next Pokemon Go event, we have Evolving Stars, and I will pull up the infograph for that in a second.
Yes. But yeah, Wiglet, going back to that for half a second, so many memes. Just so many memes about Wiglet.
I've seen some good ones. I've seen Doug Dimmadone's hat turn into a Wiglet.
Yeah, there's just so many Wiglet memes. I saw one about Netflix. Are you still watching? I'll have to share that with you.
Yeah, I've never seen Are You Still Watching?
Yeah. I don't know if it's appropriate for the podcast, but I'll share it with you. But yeah, Evolving Stars. The Season of Light story continues. New part of the season-long special research story. So we're going to get Cosmo M. Going to have the opportunity to evolve Cosmog.
But more importantly, and this is a really cool part of the event that good job, Niantic. You're gonna get a second Cosmo M, so you don't have to evolve your Cosmog, so you can keep it for pictures if you want.
Oh,
or
really?
If you got a really I think they announced that somewhere. Yeah, a new part of the season-long special research will unlock field research and collection. I'm like very confident. I've heard that we're gonna get a second Cosmo M.
Oh, can you hear my dog now?
Nope.
Oh, cool. My microphone is doing work.
Cosmo M. Pokemon Go. Evolving Stars. Sorry. I'm going to look at the official Pokemon Go post about Cosmo M.
Okay.
Trainers will be able to evolve Cosmog into Cosmo M by using 25 Cosmog candy. And don't worry about evolving your Cosmog. Rumor has it that trainers will have an opportunity to encounter an additional Cosmog in the distant future.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so I was half wrong. I don't
we'll
know
get another one, just not now.
Because it has a split evolution. For those that don't know, in the main series game, it has a secondary evolution. It evolves into Lunala or Salgaleo, which are pretty cool Pokemon. But since they're mythicals, I don't know. I think they're over-designed, personally. But Lunala looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I like both of them. I think they're both pretty cool. They're mythical?
Yes.
Oh, I thought they were legendary.
Yeah, if you go into Pokemon Go and type in mythical, they should show up in your most recent. No. Are they legendary? I thought they were mythical.
Yeah, because I think I heard something about how Cosmog was the first Pokemon that is a legendary that can't be traded.
Yeah. I thought it was a mythical. Man, I'm dummy today. Sorry, guys.
Cosmog is technically an Ultra Beast, but it's not. But it is. And no one gets that.
Know.
No one actually gets it.
For Wild Encounters, we've got some good Pokemon for the Evolution Cup. The most notable ones are Poliwhirl's going to be catchable, Kadabra, Haunter, Rhyhorn, Seadra, Scyther, Eevee, Swinub, Ralts, Duskull, Tynamo, Litwick, and Helioptile, also Pidgeotto and Kakuna. If you really want those extra Pidgeot candies, XLs. In 1-star Rage, we're going to be getting Slowpoke, Onix, Scyther, Porygon, and Sunkern. All 5 of those are shiny chanced. In 3-star Raids, we're going to have Magneton, Rhydon, Togetic, and Piloswine, and Togetic is the only one out there that you can get as a shiny. And then for the 5-star Raids, we're going to have a Xerneas will appear in October 8th to October 20th, and that is also shiny chance. And Yveltal will be September 27th to October 8th, and that's also shiny chance. And then the Mega Raids are Mega Manectric and Lopunny. So if you're needing Mega Candy for Manectric or Lopunny, now's your chance. Well, that'll be your chance.
Yeah, I'm very upset that we got Lopunny and not Absol for Megas.
I haven't evolved a Mega Absol yet. I'm still hunting for that Hundo. I've gotten 298 last night as wild catches because that's just a thing I do. I have a 98% chance curse.
I have 2 Hundo Absols, not the glasses ones, but I have one Best Buddy level 50, and I went to go Mega Evolve it, and I didn't have enough. I have 130, and then I went to go walk it, and I didn't gain any. And I didn't realize you have to Mega Evolve at least one before you can walk them to get the Mega Energy. So I'm just screwed. I can't evolve my Absol.
At least you figured that out. I had Latios as a best buddy, or as a buddy for 20 kilometers before I figured that out. Because I was like, I have my Hundo. I need candy for this, or I need not candy. I need Mega Energy for this.
Yeah.
Nope. I had egg on my face after I walked 20 kilometers.
Yeah.
So don't do what I did.
Yeah. Also, we have Mega Gyarados Raid Day, Saturday, October 8th from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time. Mega Gyarados will appear more frequently in raids. You can receive up to 5 additional raid passes by spinning photo discs at gyms, and you'll have an increased chance of encountering a shiny Gyarados. So if you haven't gotten the Hundo, or you need Mega Energies, good opportunity to do that. I probably won't be doing much. I'll do my 5 free ones probably, but don't need much else personally. What about you?
I have the Hundo Magikarp. I'm waiting for an Aquatail evolution event.
Okay.
Because I'm very stingy with my TMs, even though I've got like 8 of each, and I just used one on Weather Ball for my Roserade. I also used one on Flamethrower for Master League Premier Classic.
Wait, Flamethrower?
Yes, Flamethrower is an event move. Because they had the Electabuzz and Magmar Community Day.
Oh, right.
Where you could get Thunderbolt and Magmortar and then Flamethrower on Electabuzz.
Okay, I didn't know you were talking about Electivire at first.
Oh, I'm sorry. But, so I've already used 2 Elite TMs. And I will say, the Elite TM I've used on Roserade has actually been very useful.
That's good.
So how's your Master League battling going?
It hasn't been as bad as yours was.
Okay, so my first, for those who don't know, I've been very busy, and I have not hit ELO range just yet. At least during the point of this conversation. Master League has swapped over, and I needed like 2 or 3 more wins to get to the ELO range. And during that day, I just kept getting hard countered and hard matched. I went 0-5 3 sets in a row when I needed literally 1 more win to get to rank 20.
That is so rough.
And like I just could not get a single win. Luckily, the next day, I said, you know what? I'm tired of using... I was using meta Pokemon. I was using Florges. I was using Metagross. I had a Komo what else did I use? I had a Togekiss. Like, I was using actual, like, meta Pokemon. Couldn't get a win. And then I swapped over to this team of Roserade on lead with Empoleon and Metagross in the back. And I've been having a lot more fun.
Yeah.
PV Poke says to run Leaf Storm on Roserade, and I don't know. I'm having way more fun with Dazzling Gleam because you get a Primarina or Togekiss on the lead, and then they switch out because of the poison jabs, and then they're like, this Garchomp doesn't have to fear anything, this Dragonite doesn't have to fear anything, and then their dragon's gone.
Yeah,
they didn't think of Dazzling Gleam.
Yeah, Dazzling Gleam makes so much more sense to me. Yeah, just like we kind of talked about it off camera earlier, how like there's nothing super effective except for Swampert in the Master League. So it's like, why would you run a grass move like that? I mean,
doesn't Leaf Storm, isn't that debuff?
It debuffs yourself.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, self debuff nuke. Okay.
Yeah, it's strong, but still, I
mean, Roserade is very attack weighted.
Mm-hmm.
It is a glass cannon, but like, I don't know, like Dragon and like Roserade hits what I call the three big types in Master League, and I don't know if this is true because I'm not a Master League player, but it seems like lots of dragons, lots of steels, lots of fairies. Yeah. Roserade is like one of the few Pokemon that can hit all those for super effective. Poison Jab, Weather Ball, and Dazzling Gleam. Roserade is just a threat, and I love it. Empoleon is also one of those Pokemon that can resist all three of those types. It resists the Steel, it resists the Dragons, and it resists the Charmers, and it also resists Ice, which is a somewhat prevalent type because, you got Mamoswine. And I haven't seen a Walrein yet, but Walrein is rank 18 for the Premier Master Classic.
Huh. I might have to try that.
20. Yeah, Avalugg is 23, and Glaceon is 37. And then Mr. Rhyme is 59. Oh, man, I wish I had a Hundo Rhyme. I would build that in an instant.
Yeah, that would be funny. But yeah, with Master League for me, the first team I made, and a lot of the times I don't go into PV Poke and like check the rankings too much. I just kind of go with what I already hear or kind of know is good and just build something around that. And I don't even think too much like, oh, what covers their weakness? I'm just like, oh, what do I think just on looks alone goes good together?
Yeah.
So I ended up doing Swampert lead, Mewtwo, and Metagross. And I didn't realize until I went into the first battle, I was running a triple shadow.
I forget who it is. There's a fellow on Twitter that I follow who does. They exclusively run triple shadow in PvP, and I love it.
Yeah, and I did decent. I think I went 3-2 in several rounds, and I think I did a 4-1 in at least one. And then I had like one bad set and was like, this team sucks. So then I switched to Master Premier, and no, I started in Master Premier actually, and I didn't do well. I think I went 2-3 in most of them and 1-4. So I was just doing negative sets all over the place. I actually have access to my account now because I'm not recording on this phone. I got a new phone.
Hurrah!
But yeah, let me look at my teams really quick.
I will see if I can't find the fellow who does triple shadow.
Okay, I think I just gave up on Master Premier actually. But the team that's been doing really well for me as of yesterday is Machamp, Xerneas, and Yveltal.
Sounds like it'd be pretty good. I don't have enough XLs in legendary Pokemon to run Master League.
Yeah. Like I posted on Twitter a few days ago that the next basically month is going to be like a break from raiding for me because I don't want to spend remote passes on low tier raids, and I already have hundos of Xerneas and Yveltal. I don't Bird.
Yeah, I get you.
Kevin, and they're already maxed to level 50. So like, I'm just set. I don't.
Yeah.
Like I raided a few for the shiny, and I got it on like the 4th or 5th raid, and like I'm done now.
Yeah, sounds good. I wish I was in that position, but unfortunately, when I go and play Pokemon Go, I usually just go and walk in the park, listen to music, and just de-stress. It's a very very nice thing to do.
Yeah.
The most annoying part about that park is that it's a frisbee golf park, so you have to make sure you're not in somebody's way. But
yeah, you gotta duck every once in a while. No frisbees hitting you in the face.
Could be worse.
Yeah. Okay, this raid break. Let me let you know how hard I went for Evil Call before. I've only done like 5 raids max since it's been back.
Yeah.
I have 362 XL candies. And I maxed out this level 50 already. Before.
That's pretty good.
So, I've done enough to get like over 600 XLs. Yeah. Ooh, fun fact too. My Hundo Xerneas I got from Fleece King.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that triple shadow fellow. Jamie Finn, 1415.
No.
Go check them out. They run exclusively shadow Pokemon for PvP.
Sweet.
Ah, Cat, you knocked it down. I knew you were going to do that. Cat, you need to get off that box. I love you, Cat. But you can't be hanging out there.
This is not getting cut, by the way.
Oh, I'm sure. Come here. I'm kidding. This is Marnie.
Marnie.
She's a very dumb cat.
Is her Pokemon of choice Morpeko?
No, it's Venomoth because she likes moth.
Oh.
This cat knows exactly 4 things in the world. One of them is that if she hangs out by the kitchen door, occasionally a cricket will crawl in from outside because we've got a very grassy area outside with lots of crickets. If she hangs out by the front door when I'm coming home, occasionally a moth will fly in. She knows that we feed the cats separately. So she knows that she eats in a special room for herself. And she will run to that room when it's time for food. Yeah. And then she knows that down here is the perfect time to get me to snuggle her. Because I'm just doing nothing but sitting here, so I might as well pet her.
That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know in life.
That's all her little brain can fit.
That's cool, though. But yeah, I got a new phone, and I'm recording on it, so I can't show people. But it is the Samsung Z Fold, and it is magic. It's amazing. It gets me engagement on Twitter.
I saw. That's insane.
It keeps growing too. Like the next morning, I had over 300 likes, and it's like almost up to 600 now.
Dang yo!
Yeah, I haven't done anything. I tried to plug the podcast in like a tweet, a comment on it. I don't know if it worked.
And then you got booed.
I know, right? But yeah, it's fun. I can super multitask. It opens up, and I can have Pokemon Go on one side, and I can have like PV Poke on the other, and like Telegram and a little square on the bottom. I can have like up to 4 or 5 different apps all running on one screen.
That's
pretty insane.
Can you have the keyboard up on one screen while the other one is like full Pokemon Go?
No. If you go to type, it pulls up the whole keyboard on the bottom.
That's I hope there's a setting for that, because you could have like Pokemoves.com up on one screen. If like there's a Pokemon that you like, say you want to know the Garchomp counts, because Garchomp has like 2 different counts for Mudshot and Dragon Tail because both moves are viable.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to mess with it still. Literally, today is the first day where I can sit down and just mess with the phone, because I got the phone, like, I had to leave my house by 1:45, and we went out to go get the new phones, and we're like, okay, let's wait till Sunday. Like, things are kind of stupid. Like, the information's not adding up. Went to lunch. I don't know what changed, but like 15 minutes into eating, we're like, let's just go do it. Let's do it right now. I forget. There was something. We were looking over the information, and I think, you know what it was? Our bill for AT&T, which is our old provider, was going out the next day. And our internet provider, which we bundled, was in like a day or two too. So we're like, you know what? Screw it. Like, we don't want to go through the headache of the prorating or like paying for a month on the internet and not being able to get refunded. So then we have two. Like, we were just like, okay, let's just get rid of them and do it right now. So yeah, did that. Ran to work. 40% battery out of the box. No apps. Like, no idea what I was doing. And someone at my work called out, so I had to do extra work. So I didn't get to do anything on that phone the first day.
That's very unfortunate.
And then, what happened yesterday? Oh, my friend from Minnesota was visiting. So actually, after work that first day, I went and had like a late night dinner with him.
Hell yeah.
And then the next day, he needed a ride to go get a rental car for while he's here. So I got up and I went and did that, and we had lunch again, and then I basically went to work. So like, I've hardly been able to mess with this phone. Like last night while I was working, because it was a little more chill, I got to do a little bit, but like, I still don't know what I'm doing on it. And I went from Apple to Android, so I like no idea. No idea what I'm doing.
I can, if you have any questions, I might be able to help with the Android side, but I'm not, an expert Android user. I just know the very basics.
Okay.
I can recommend you a good IV checker in Calci IV.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm like a Pokegenie stan. I love Pokegenie. I tried the overlay, and I'm not a fan of the way the overlay works. Like, I thought that was really cool how Android could do that. But like, the very first thing I tried, it like couldn't read it right.
That's weird.
And I've never had issues with that on the Apple doing the screenshots.
Oh, you know what it might have been? I think maybe they don't have Galaxy Fold program right, so it's maybe like, and you need to write, like, it's reading the screen resolution. I'd be willing to bet that's it, probably. Just like the screen resolution is not something that has programmed in.
Yeah.
It might not. They might not have it up for Samsung Fold yet.
Yeah. One thing I noticed is that the first Pokemon I did, I think the CP wasn't visible all the way.
Oh.
And then the second one I did wasn't maxed out to level 50, and it was Kyogre, so it was blocking the level arc. But see, on the iPhone, when I screenshot, it never has that issue, really. If it's a hundo and it's at a maxed out level, or like even a high level, like, it just knows. And like, Kyogre was giving me a range, like 94 to 100%, and I'm like, what?
That's weird.
Yeah. I never had that issue with doing the screenshots, so I don't know. I'll have to mess with it. Maybe I'll try Calci IV or whatever. It's
better than what you had to use to do in the old days of Pokemon Go IV checking.
Yeah.
Where you'd like, all right, well, what do they say? Instead of actual numbers, it was like, oh, your Pokemon is exceptional. And its best qualities are its attack and HP, and it wouldn't like give you any numerical values.
Yeah.
Then there was no like easy way to check IVs, so you'd have to go onto a different website, enter in everything they said, your Pokemon's IVs, your Pokemon's CP, the amount of dust it needs to power up,
the HP and all that. Yeah.
Oh God, that was so. I'm so glad that's over. I'm so glad Niantic is learning that. Hey, maybe we should make things better.
Yeah. There's a part of me that kind of misses it just for the idea. Like, I want to get a shirt that just says, like, the 100% instinct words.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's definitely much easier now. And see, back then, I don't know when that came out, when they changed it, but back then I was just looking for hundos. I wasn't looking for PvP IVs. So it wasn't a huge deal for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was.
I've
weird.
probably transferred at least one hundo due to that old IV system.
I don't know if I have, but I learned the new IV or the old IV system fairly quickly. Like, if I pull up my hundos, let's see, 4-star and sort by oldest to newest. My very first one was a Rosalia caught on July 11th, 2018. I started playing start date. Where's my start date go? June 29th, 2018. So less than 2 weeks after I started, I got my first hundo. So there's 2 weeks where I might have deleted one, but like, what are the chances, you know?
Yeah. My first hundo was an Electrode on 2017. And I started technically I started the day before Pokemon Go came out because the APK got dropped earlier.
Oh, yeah.
So I immediately downloaded that. Yeah, Blastoise, 07 2016, whereas that Hundo Electrode is 10 2017. So there's a good chance I'd transfer to Hundo.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I dove head first into it when I started playing. And started learning all the different tricks and stuff. So like I said, like less than 2 weeks, because June 29th to July 11th? That's like 12 days, right?
I think
There's only 30 days in June? I don't know.
I
never learned that thing.
Yeah, I'm bad at calendar math.
Yeah. But yeah, 11 or 12 or 13 days. And so less than 2 weeks, and I did learn how to know if it was a hundo. So that was cool.
Yes.
But
oh, did you catch anything good recently, by the way? Speaking of good catches.
yes. After I got home from getting food with my friend that one night, 2 nights ago, I wound up getting my most recent hundo.
Ooh.
Which is
What'd you get?
a hundo, very fancy Blitzel.
That's pretty good. Hopefully we can evolve it next next Fashion Week.
I don't even mind, honestly, because I'm going for the Hundo Living Dex. So if a Pokemon has a costume and can't evolve, I would rather have the Hundo of that for the pre-evolution in the Living Dex.
Yeah.
So like Smoochum, absolutely love that I got that one. This Blitzel, super hyped that I got that one too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love it.
Yeah, I would if I had the Hundo Smoochum, I would not evolve that. If I had the costume of it, I already have a Hundo Smoochum for PvP. In fact, one of the recent shorts you uploaded where you ran Triple Ice in Great League.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I saw it and I was like, did I submit this? Because it's Alolan Sandshrew, which I have a Hundo of. It's a Hundo. It's Smoochum, which I have a Hundo of, but a Dugong, and I was like, no, this is a costume Gene. This is a costume Smoochum. This is. So I did try to do a Triple Ice with Smoochum and Alolan Sandshrew, and it did not work out for me.
It didn't?
No.
What was your third?
What ice types do I have for the Great League? I forget what my third ice was. So
I think I just got really lucky with that matchup too, because the BTW Beginner to Winner podcast server, they were doing this type challenge. Mm-hmm. So you had to win a battle with each type, running only that type. So it had to be triple ice, triple fighting, triple steel, triple bug. Like, you have to run a team of all just those types. They can be dual types and all that. And that battle was my one and done for ice. Like, I did one battle with that, and it turned out to be good. It was a fun battle too. Like, I don't know, you watched it, right? So
yeah,
like, it wasn't like, oh, I just hard countered them. Like,
yeah, it was a good battle.
Yeah,
I think I was using Lapras.
Okay,
because I was like, I need something for fires, and Lapras can run Surf. Yeah. I was running Ice Shard, Dragon Pulse, and Surf on it.
Yeah, I'm a Dugong enthusiast. I really love the double legacy, and I think mine's a rank 4. So I jumped on that. It's so funny actually. The first time I used it, I used both my TMs to double legacy it, and then I jumped into a battle, and I'm like, it's okay, but why isn't it as good as everyone is saying? And then I finally realized, like, after a set and a half, that I was at 800 CP. I didn't power it up.
Do you catch any good shinies recently?
I don't think so.
I caught 2 shiny Absols with sunglasses.
Oh, nice.
One of them is going to a local trader who has a purified shelter for me.
Oh, yeah.
And then the other one is a rank 118 in the Great League.
Nice.
Yeah, so gonna have to build that. I got a few other shinies. I'm on my 3rd shiny Glameow. Got a
Cool.
shiny Scyther. During the Minccino Community Day, or Minccino Community Hour, I got a shiny rank 43 for the Great League of that.
Okay.
And then I also did get my newest Hundo. I haven't purified it yet, but I got a Giraffe rig that is Hundo if I purify it.
Sweet.
And I'm going to be making Ultra League content for that because I'm a return enthusiast, and I like spending dust on dumb things.
Yeah, I've definitely slowed down on spending dust.
I didn't.
Now I'm down to like...
For the Master League Premier Classic, I dropped like 600,000 dust. And that's the most I've ever dropped at one time, because I had to power up my Florges, and I had to double move it, and then I had to power up my Como-O. And I used like 200 and something candies on it too. So I dropped a
Rare
lot.
candy?
Yes, I dropped a lot, and those Pokemon ended up not really doing much for me.
Yeah, like every cup for the last few weeks, I've been dropping like 1 million dust. And I don't think I've told this story yet, but back in April, I think, I had 15 million Stardust.
Whew, Nelly.
And then I got bored and was like, what are all the Easter-themed Pokemon? Let me level 50 them. So I literally powered up a Baneri, a Bunnelby, Diggersby. I already had Lopunny done. I already had Execute done. I did a Zoomeril. I did a Whismur because I'm like, it's a rabbit. Like, and I just blew like, I don't even know how much dust on that. But I still stayed above 10 million for the longest time. And then we started this podcast. And I started getting more into PvP a few weeks before that too. And I was just using so much dust. And now I'm down to like the low to mid 2 million. And I'm like, I can't go below 1 million. I need to grind more. Like, and I know I'm dropping stuff for Evolution Cup. But yeah, for Master, I'm like as minimal as possible. Which luckily, I have a lot of stuff powered up already just from rating and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you want to talk about Evolution Cup? What you want to run in that?
Yes. So Evolution Cup, let me pull up the thing, but I know just off the top of my head that I am really excited to try out Nidorina, which again, gonna drop all the dust on that. Mm-hmm. What about you?
I'm looking at this meta, and I don't think I have anything that's like crazy for it. I did notice that Kadabra isn't on PV Post listing, and there's a reason for that. He doesn't. Its stat product is too low, so like the actual stat numbers, because it's so attack weighted. It's such a glass cannon that it's not even on there because it's so little relevance. And I don't know if that's true. Like if a Pokemon with very low stat product wouldn't be put on there unless it like had very high relevancy in the meta.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have a rank 15 Shadow Kadabra, which I'll probably try to get a few wins with. I think the spiciest Pokemon I have for the cup is I've got this Return Flaffy, rank 15. Or no, rank 97. Why did I say 15? because I was thinking of my Kadabra. I have a Shadow Bayleaf, which overall...
I love Bayleaf.
Shadow Bayleaf is ranked 41 in this cup.
Yeah, and Flaffy I just pulled up too is 98 or 96.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a XL Krokorok ready for this cup. And I did do a video with him. I got a Shadow Shelgon. Krokorok is 108 in that cup.
And Shelgon's 48.
Yeah, I've got a Shadow Shelgon though, so that's 54. Ooh,
okay.
I've got Magnetons. If you didn't know, I like Magnetons.
No way. Would have never guessed that.
What else do I have that I could run in here? Unfortunately, all my Pokemon that I have that are like Rugrats are like first stage evolution, so I can't use my Coffee and I can't use my Slowpoke or Houndour.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to use my Ghastly because that's terrible.
Yeah, I made a whole tag list, and I think I shared it in the Boygo server. But some of the stuff, just as I looked over PV Poke real quick and saw what I had, I have Nidorina, Galarian Linoon, Zoilos. I have a Nidorino with a party hat that's not actually ranked good, but I might use it anyways.
Yeah, it's got the party hat.
Yeah.
The party hat boost.
Yes. Shadow Dragonair, Dusclops. I have a Purified Return Dusclops also. Celio, Shadow Celio, Magneton, rank 1 Golbat, rank 1 Shadow Golbat, Vigoroth, Haunter, and Piloswine, which I love Piloswine. I used this Shadow one that I'm showing on screen if you're a video watcher, and if it'll focus, in a Sylph Cup, and it did really well for the Sylph Cup, so I figured I might just give it a shot. It's already built, so why not?
Yeah. I have... What is Frogadier's ranking? Because I look to have a pretty good Frogadier here.
Ooh.
105. That's an XL Pokemon, too.
Is it? It doesn't show XL on here.
Well, mine is anyway. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, that's why. I've got like a 8 in the 8 in defense. That's why it's... But still, rank 54. It's still pretty frail. Ooh, you know what? I have a what's Delphox's Braixen? I've got that.
Oh yeah,
built.
Braxian.
I've got Quilladin built. I might have to do Frogadier and do a Kalos theme team.
That would be fun.
Yeah, what's Quilladin?
What was the grass one again?
Quilladin.
Do you want to talk about our favorite and least favorite Pokemon?
It's Quilladin, isn't it?
I hate that thing.
Okay, real talk though, Quilladin is ranked 36 in the Evolution Cup overall.
Okay. I hope people use it so I can beat its face in. I hate the way it looks so much. Its design is just not there for me.
I don't mind it. I think Chestnut is a much better design. But
yeah.
like these are the middle evolutions. There's not going to be good middle evolution designs.
I like a lot of middle evolutions actually.
Braixen, I think they tried to make it really appealing. But I don't know. I don't think there's very many good middle evolutions for Pokemon. A lot of them are weird. Like I think Haunter and Dragonair are my two favorite middle evolutions, and I'll probably misremember a few. But they're kind of like all awkwardly designed, you know. They all just hit puberty.
Yeah, some of them I don't mind. Like a lot of people hate Drizzile and stuff. I think Drizzile's really cool. He's that emo kid, you know.
Oh yeah, the one that evolves into a sniper.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of middle evolutions that I personally... Gen 1 middle evolution, they're not awkward, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Ivysaur, Charmeleon, and Wartortle, Wartortle is like, I would argue Wartortle's design's better than Blastoise.
Well, so have you seen the beta leaks of Pokemon Red and Blue?
I've seen some, I think.
Apparently, Blastoise was its own separate line from Squirtle and Wartortle.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw, I don't know if it was a Noggin video or another person that talked about that.
It might have been Dr. Lava. They also did that. I'll send you a picture.
Oh, okay.
There's that one, and
Cool.
excuse me. And then this is the concept art that somebody made for the pre-evolution of Blastoise, which is really fucking cute.
Yeah. It just looks like a Blastoise, though.
It looks like baby Blastoise. It's got little bubbles. It doesn't have cannons.
Yeah.
I like it. I would have been happy with that.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been interesting to see. It is weird that Blastoise just, like, lost its tail.
Yeah. I mean...
And the weird feathery ears or whatever they are.
Yeah.
Wartortle feels really out of place in the current version of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's, like, so many awkward middle evolutions.
Yeah. But for looks in general, like, I think there's a lot that look good. Not so much that they're awkward because they don't fit.
Yeah. I think the best looking metal evolutions are the ones where we had the final stage as an evolution, and then in Gen 4 they gave it a new evolution, like Electabuzz. Electabuzz is a really solid design, and Electivire is just cool. Yeah. I like Magneton's design way more than Magnezone's.
Same.
I like Galarian Lanoon's design way better than Obstagoon. Poliwhirl is just cute. No way around it.
I think Poliwhirl and Poliwrath were too similar. That always bugged me as a kid. Like, he just got mad.
I'm looking down. Porygon 2 is another one. Golbat, its evolution came in Gen 2, but...
Yeah.
Although I do like Crobat more than Golbat.
I do love Crobat, but I do think it's so different that I'm like, what happened? So we kind of skipped around on our notes, but I recently invited you to Campfire.
Yes.
For those of you who aren't up to speed on that, Campfire is a not third party. It's a separate app that you can use for Niantic games to communicate and do a few other things. It feels a little bit like a baby Discord.
That's a very good way to describe it, actually.
Yeah. And then in the future, I think we'll be able to make our own like servers or whatever, our own groups. But right now, it's pretty limited. And the best thing, in my opinion, is that you can look at the map and see raids. You can see what's hatching, what's hatched, how long it has, and all that. But yeah, what are your first thoughts on it?
My first thought right now is I cannot wait until more people get it. Because the local St. Louis Discord Campfire is like 101 people and no one's using it. Like, I posted in the trade chat, I'm like, hey, if anyone has a purified Trapinch, let me know, because I'm desperately hunting one. So, and no one else has posted in the trade chat, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah, I think after a while, hopefully it'll kick off and it'll be pretty decent.
Yeah, I hope. I would like to see Campfire get a. Do you ever play Pokemon X and Y or any of the later games?
Not so much. I played Sun and Moon for like 2 seconds. I didn't even get past like the first island trial.
Yeah. Did you?
And then Sword and Shield I played.
Did you ever use the GTS?
Yes.
I want a system like that for local players.
That would be cool.
Although I wonder if they're ever going to do like wonder trades.
Oh.
Like
that would be really interesting.
Like wonder trade up to 100, not I don't know, 100 kilometers.
Mm.
I would totally Wonder Trade a bunch of my Community Day shinies away just so I can like give them to somebody. If it didn't cost any dust, I would totally do that. But I'm sure there's going to be a dust cost because, spoof, like, you gotta... One of the problems that Niantic has to worry about is exploitation from spoofers. And if it was a low Stardust cost where two spoofers could just go somewhere in the middle of the ocean, know where they are, and then Wonder Trade each other a bunch of shinies for dirt cheap.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would suck.
Maybe make it you don't get candy, or you don't get candy from it. So it's like completely random. Because like I've already got enough Sandshrew candy. I've got enough to build another Hundo Sandshrew. I've got enough to build an XL Sandslash. I don't have enough to build 2 XL Sandslash, another XL Sandshrew, but I'm probably close.
Yeah, same. I hatch so many eggs, and I do a lot of 7K eggs. But yeah, Campfire seems pretty cool though. If nothing else, I love the raid, that you can see raids.
Yeah, being able to see raids anywhere in the world is amazing.
Yeah.
I wish there was a way to track nests via Campfire.
That'd be real nice.
Because we have those. We have those now. There's websites you can go to like check local nests and whatnot, but you don't know if they're gonna be consistent. There was one park a few months ago that I went to because the website said, "Oh, it's Trapinch nest over here." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go hog wild and hunt." And when I got there, it wasn't Trapinch. There wasn't a single Trapinch in sight.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like Sylph Road used to be pretty good about people posting the local nests, and it was all like user created. So yeah, I checked not too long ago. I'm like, oh, is there any good nests in my area? And like no one had posted in months anywhere near me.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
We've got luckily for me, I've got a decently sized Pokemon Go scene in St. Louis. And they're all pretty good about updating nest lists, but they never use Sylph Road, so I have to go to my local Facebook page.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I think I was just looking at our notes and we kind of skipped around, but we already covered everything. Was there any more thoughts on Evolution Cup before we finish?
Run Spice. Don't look at PV Poke. Don't even care what PV Poke says. Run something stupid. Run
Clefairy.
You can't run Clefairy, unfortunately. It have to be middle evolutions, which I wish it was all evolutions or all Poke.
It's on PV Poke.
Oh, that's right, Cleffa. I'm an idiot. Yes, run Clef. If you have a Clefairy, run it. What is? Okay, now I'm gonna look. No one else look. I mean, that's a number. That's a number by it.
Yep.
I won't say what it is. But there is a number by the Clefairy's name. It's not Kadabra, which isn't even on here.
It's not Kadabra. I want to do Clefairy just to confuse people like you, and they'll be like, "What? How did Clefairy get in here? See, that's not a middle evolution."
See, here's the
hacker.
Here's the problem with me. I thought you were talking about like confuse people who didn't know the counts. Like, no, I have access. I know how to get Clefairy's move counts really fast.
Yeah. We did talk about Clefairy a few episodes back. And I do have the candy.
Do you have the hundo?
Yes.
Ooh.
I haven't evolved it yet.
I have the candy for a Vibrava, and I've got like 598% Trapinches. And I'm eyeballing Vibrava in the Evolution Cup.
Oh my god, Nuzleaf. I'm doing that.
I do. Oh, do I have the hundo?
I used it for my my draft, and I loved it.
And C-Dot, do I have? No, I don't. I do have the Hundo Lotad, which I could evolve into Lombre, which is eligible for this cup. That's actually not too bad ranking for this.
Do you want to guess what I nicknamed my Nuzleaf? I think I showed you before.
I don't recall. I wanna say Lock, just out of the Nuzlocke reference, which is, if you didn't know, is a Lost reference.
No.
Because Lost was really popular at the time.
Nuzleaf was one of the Pokemon that I nicknamed based on the first thing that came to my mind when looking at it.
Hold on, let me pull up a picture of a Nuzleaf. Is it Nipples?
I named it Nips.
How did I know?
Yeah, Nips, the Nuzleaf.
But yeah, that's all I have. I'm looking forward to the Evolution Cup. I'm certainly probably going to enjoy it way more than either Master Leagues.
Yep. Good luck on your Go Battle Day, which I didn't even realize was today.
Don't feel bad. Go Battle Day fell on me and my wife's anniversary, so happy anniversary to us. It's our 6-year anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Thanks. But we're gonna go get pizza and watch some Halloween movies.
Nice.
Yeah, we
nice and simple, but
yeah, like, with how busy life has been, we like legitimately forgot, and then she was like, "Hey, you know what?" I'm like, "What's up?" And she's like, "It's our anniversary tomorrow." And I'm like, "Well, shit, you want to go get pizza?"
Oh my god, I don't know like anything about your personal life really, but I love your guys' relationship.
I do too. We've been I will say that we've been dating since her freshman year in high school, my sophomore year. And we've been together for a while.
Yeah.
We were together quite some time, and people were like, "Finally, you're getting married, God."
Well, that's cool.
But
all right, well,
yeah,
have a good anniversary, man.
We're gonna watch Teen Wolf. If anyone's curious, we have never seen Teen Wolf, and we both like Michael J. Fox. He's a cool dude.
Nice. Yeah, it's a good movie. I like it. I like the show too.
There was a show.
Yeah,
Teen Wolf
it's
show.
MTV new. It's like a teen.
Oh, 2011.
MTV
Okay.
show. Yeah, it's not the same at all.
Gotcha.
But I like that. I like that too.
Can I go on a side tangent?
Sure.
As if I haven't done that enough. If you don't want to hear, we watched Rob Zombie's The Munsters.
Oh. I didn't even know that was a thing till I saw your tweet, honestly.
It was an experience. Not an amazing one. It was fun. It was like, I described it as a very well done, high end high school theater project. And they threw a bunch of references to make the teacher happy. The guy that got to do Grandpa is perfect. But the guy who does Herman Munster, he leaned way too much into that laugh. And I don't know if it was Rob Zombie's directing, like, he needs to laugh as much as possible, because that's what he remembers of Herman Munster. But it started to get on my nerves.
That's unfortunate.
There is a very good song about a sexy vampire.
I like sexy vampires.
Yeah, it was the best part of the movie.
I'll have to at least look that up, if not the movie.
I will try and find you the sexy vampire song.
Okay.
Anyway, that's all I got. I wanted to gripe about the Munsters and how weird it was.
All right. But yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We have been the Try Hard Circus. Clown around and have fun. We still haven't thought about outros at all.
No, we don't.
Have a good one, everyone.
We don't have a phrase here.
Bye.
Bye.